I love performing. I've always loved performing, and the performing arts have been a massive part of my life. And a couple years back I got really unwell and I couldn't be on stage anymore, but I kind of found a way around it. I found a way to still be involved in the arts, still get that buzz from being there at competitions and at performances and giving others the opportunity to perform by being an arts captain and doing lots of behind the scenes stuff and organising different events and competitions and things like that. And I think that being a performer has really given me an edge with all the humanitarian and service work that I do. It gives me the confidence to speak to people and to stand on stage and to share my passion with other people. And I've liked to help people on a local level, but I realised that there were such massive inequalities going on overseas and how privileged I am, and I would love nothing more than to help others get to the same opportunities as I have. Right, so this is a poster that we have made for our 40-hour famine campaign this year, and one of the main ways that we're going to use it is we have an event coming up called the Walk for Refuge, where we are inviting members of the community and from schools all around the region to come and join us as we do a loop walk, raising funds and awareness for refugee children in Jordan.
Well, I applied for it because I felt that I was in need of a new violin bow, as the one which I have at the moment is of rather poor quality, and in order to pursue my aspirations and potential career of being a violinist in the NZSO, I have to be able to practice and perform effectively, and all of which it is vital to have a good bow, which I currently don't have.
It's often said that music is a language, and I think for Zephyr, that would be true, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That's probably the place where Zephyr communicates
most definitely.
most clearly. So it's his voice, if anything is. I'm aware also that Zephyr is notable for his academic achievements as well, specifically in regard to history studies and also his general academic achievements. So it's not surprising that he would be an excellent violinist, given that music and academic studies so often coincide. He's a wonderful violinist, and I'm sure he's only going to get better.
It brings me fun and joy. Yeah, I don't know why. Like I work on some programs that are very boring. Well, just typing the code and seeing it run, being able to make things very amazing. It's fun.
He's simply an outstanding student. He's first-class student. He's in love with programming, and he's promoting his love to programming and IT to his classmates.
I'm self-motivated. I learned all the knowledge that I know now mostly through wikis and online videos. I didn't really have a mentor or a teacher teach me the things that I'm into now.
This year they started running a robotics club, and they're teaching year 9s, year 10s and year 11s how to create a robot with Raspberry Pi and Arduino. This is very different. He's doing it without any support from anyone else.
I'm a role model. My friend Ben at university, I teach him, and he basically copies me in terms of programming. He knows that what I know is based off people who actually worked on these programming languages.
This is a good question. What would you do with a bright student? I know Alex since he was year 9 student, and even when he was year 9 student, he already was sitting under the stairs programming all his spare time programming. So when he actually got into my class in year 11, I technically speaking had to come up with some program to customize a program for him. He's doing really advanced stuff. He's already quite knowledgeable in programming in languages like Python or HTML, CSS, Java. So it's hard work to teach such a student.
study a performance cello degree at the New Zealand School of Music, and I also do film studies. I just chose the cello for me to play when I was 5 because my sisters were both doing violin, and then it sort of stuck. I mainly do music.
A hardworking, dedicated student, and talented. And I think the most important thing that I look for in a student is the curiosity and drive, and she's definitely exemplifies those two things.
I want to win the competition this year so I can play solo in the Michael Fowler Centre. I would be playing Shostakovich's Cello Concerto No. 1 in E-flat major. After I'm done here, I hope to go overseas and continue my music studies, and then probably return and teach and do an orchestra somewhere. One of the ones I really like is being part of the National Youth Orchestra.
It's really a lot about people skills and about passion and about organisation and about doing the best you can.
I consider music to be my language.
Dangerous with artificial intelligence, we can make something that decides humans aren't good to the earth anymore.
And my sisters do music, so it's sort of a family thing.